Wednesday's a third video for you. First news story is a breaking news for you from Tigray. An international organization says that it has managed to smuggle cash into Tigray. It is calling for donations. It has shared an account number. It wants people to deposit money with its account for delivery of more cash to Tigray. How did this NGO manage to smuggle cash into Tigray? Before that, three other news stories. Firstly, we'll have a look at a development linked to Tigray and Somalia. We have been hearing for months that Somalia soldiers who were under training in Eritrea were deployed by Eritrean military to fight in Tigray. Somalia has been denying these reports. Today, dozens of these Somalia's soldiers were seen at Bole airport in Addis Ababa. They seem to be returning from Eritrea to Somalia through Addis Ababa, it seems. A third news story is about Gojjam zone of Amhara region, where some activists have started a movement for a separate region. Gojjam wants to be a separate region. It wants to secede from Amhara region. The movement has been launched in response to ongoing operation by security forces. Gojjam is the target of this operation. Lastly, UN and Eritrea, where some UN officials witnessed what happened at Asmara Stadium, where Eritrean Eritrean Independence Day celebrations were held. UN officials attended the celebration and they have shared some messages, tweets. They are all praise for Eritrea. They have shared some video clips from Asmara Stadium as well. Let's start with a news story from Somalia, Tigray, Somalia. For months, we have been hearing, since the start of Tigray conflict, we've been hearing that Eritrea deployed Somalia's soldiers to Tigray, that Somalia's soldiers were under training in Eritrea. Eritrea deployed these soldiers to fight in Tigray. Eritrea denies, Ethiopia denies, Somalia denies as well. Farmajo, previous president, denied all these reports. But we heard from some former intelligence officials of Somalia's intelligence agency who said that Somalia soldiers were deployed to Tigray. Then we heard from a UN official as well. And we know that 2 days ago in power transfer ceremony held in Mogadishu, previous president Farmajo handed over a file to Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, newly elected president of Somalia. The file is about these Somalia soldiers who were under training in Eritrea. There were around 5,000 soldiers there. Now these soldiers are returning. A video is being shared which is reportedly from Bole airport, where these Somalia soldiers landed. They are returning from Asmara, from Eritrea. Why are they returning from Eritrea to Somalia through Addis Ababa? It's a bit difficult to understand. I mean, aren't there any direct flights between Eritrea and Somalia? A video is being shared. It is being said that these are Somalia soldiers shown in the video who have arrived from Eritrea and they are going back to Somalia. Hassan Sheikh is now the in charge, viewers. File is in the hands of Hassan Sheikh. Will he order an inquiry into the training, the deployment, if it happened, of Somalia's recruits? I think he should order an inquiry. The families of these Somalia soldiers, they've been protesting for months. Let's see, will Hassan Sheikh order an inquiry into this matter or not? Watch this video which is being shared and it's from Bole Airport of Addis Ababa.
ciidamada Eritrea loo qaaday kuwana caawinka ku soo wajahayiin magaalada Muqdisho airportka waxa waaye Addis Ababa
Bole International ilmaha waa soo fasaxna hadda la keenay
ciidamada Eritrea
Second news story is from Amhara region, Gojjam zone, where some activists have launched a campaign for a separate region. Gojjam wants to be a separate region. It wants to secede from Gondar. Gondar-Gojjam rivalry has been going on for some time. Gojjam Amharas, Gondar Amharas, there has been power struggle between them. And ongoing operation against Fano commanders, Fano supporters is mainly centered in Gojjam. Gojjam is the target. Zameen Akasi lives there. I think Master Shah lives there as well. That is why emotions are running high in Gojjam zone. Casualties are being reported as well here. In several towns, we reported clashes between locals and security forces. Now, some activists have launched a movement for a separate zone, and they have designed Gojjam's flag as well, that this will be Gojjam's flag. Have a look at this flag, which is being shared in social media. It is being said that this is going to be Gojjam's state flag. Gojjam should be a separate region. Gojjam Gondar tensions will rise because this operation is concentrated in Gojjam, not in Gondar, though there is presence of Fano in Gondar too. And we heard a threat from Masafent, who is Fano commander from Gondar. Masafent said 2 days ago that if anyone tried to disarm Gondar Fano, he'll face severe consequences. Now, Gojjam Gondar power struggle is intensifying. It seems, viewers, that this movement is an indication that things could deteriorate in the Amhara region if this operation goes on. Third news story is from Eritrea, where Independence Day celebrations were held yesterday there. UN officials also took part in the celebrations. They attended the ceremony held at Asmara Stadium, and some of them have shared tweets, messages. Ama Sande is a UN official working in Eritrea. She has shared a clip about the independence celebrations at Asmara Stadium. And she is all praise for Eritrea. She says that it was an amazing display of patriotism, pride in identity, and sacrifices of Eritrean martyrs were remembered there. No word on Eritrean political prisoners, human rights violations, conscription. UN mostly remains silent, viewers. It's US Embassy in Eritrea, which is very vocal, but UN does not speak much about human rights abuses in Eritrea. Am Asande has shared a clip as well. The clip shows Eritrean military parade at Asmara Stadium held today. What held yesterday? Watch this clip, the next news story. Lastly, viewers, while Tigray is under siege, no cash is being allowed to enter Tigray. We know that yesterday government's officials in Kobo town seized some cash which was on its way towards Tigray. It was hidden in rectangular iron tubes. Hidden cash was recovered by security forces in Kobo town. And we know that Tigray is badly in need of cash. Tigray president in a meeting a few days ago requested diaspora community to deposit money with newly established Tigray Financial Forum. And Tigray has passed some instructions telling its citizens not to be in possession of cash exceeding some limits. People are being told to deposit money with Tigray's government. So Tigray is in need of cash, but cash is not being allowed to enter Tigray. But an organization has managed to smuggle cash into Tigray. The organization is an NGO. It is acknowledging, it's confirming that it has managed, somehow it has managed to smuggle cash into Tigray. And it is calling for more donations. What is the name of this organization? And its public announcement that it has transferred, it has smuggled cash into Tigray. Can it have some consequences? Organization's name is Ethiopia Witten. It's a German NGO. It has been working in Mekelle, Tigray's capital, for years. Mainly it was working in education and health sectors. The organization says that people are dying in Mekelle, in Tigray. They don't have anything to eat. They're eating leaves and hospitals don't have medicine to treat. Hospitals don't have food for the patients. The organization has confirmed that it has smuggled 100,000 euros into Tigray, and this cash has been distributed to people in Mekelle. Organization has shared its account number, its bank account number. It is urging people across the world to deposit money with this account for onward delivery to Tigray. I don't know why this NGO Ethiopia Witten is publicly confirming that it's smuggling cash into Tigray. It can have serious consequences. The organization can be banned. Ethiopian government will take action against the organization because now it's confirming that it has smuggled cash. Ethiopian government has imposed some restrictions. Even aid agencies, they're not being allowed to carry cash, to transport cash exceeding some limits. And we know that some aid agency officials, they've been facing shortage of cash in Tigray for the humanitarian work. This Ethiopia Witten is smuggling cash not for its humanitarian operations, but for the people of Tigray, though obviously the cash will be used to help the people of Tigray, but since it's a violation of Ethiopian government's laws put in place, that is why I think action will be taken against Ethiopia Witten. Thanks for watching.